Yo, 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 yo. Testing it out. I don't know what this game is. Okay. I guess we get into it. I don't know. Yeah, babe! Oh, shit. Sound effects are a little loud. Sound effects are very loud. Is it Q? Did I just see Q or... Oh, R... I already forgot what the... Should head back to camp. Clothing. Inventory, quests. Map. Settings. Okay. Okay. Proceed to crouch. That simply won't do. Uh-oh. I have already fucked it up. Exit without saving. Okay, I guess it will have to do. Alright. Will I die if I fall from here? Probably. Okay. Actually, I see. Do I have to get up there? I'd imagine. Or do I just jump down? I think I might have to just jump down. I think I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. I thought I would die. Okay. I don't entirely know what this game is, but it is pretty. Okay. Can feel Jetty smiling behind her mask just as I know she can feel a teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused in her eyes. I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Okay. Oh, okay, what the fuck? Okay. I tell her I'm not worried at all, and it's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can say that, my love, but I know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started. And then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. A whole life. I can't speak. Oh. Remember the first time we rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel a memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through my fabric. Suddenly there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over in sand. I did not read that correctly. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Jody reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. You take a breath. Jody's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can't help you with that. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Halal will share something, well, let's say, as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jetty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? Ask Jetty what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Bexy, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now speak to Halal, I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used in my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm, it fits naturally there. Perfectly weighted and crafted, each component slides together with incredible satisfying precision. Ooh, that's cool. What is this? Okay. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve. I don't know what that means. Vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hand, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. I didn't bring anything for you. You can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I feel Halal. I tell Halal that I feel fuzziness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like it's like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon and you'll be able to activate it there. Come back to me once it's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek up to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? Okay. Oops. Okay. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful and has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Just turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. I'm too keen in the words spill out. I asked just if you might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike. Yells it like it's an idea he's just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes, your bike. That was meant to, that I prepared for you because today is your... Did you forget? Not before I gently ask him if he may have forgotten. Obviously, I have your bike. Arranged it for you in, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. It's exactly a learning experience. You see, Sable, before you can ride your own bike, one can own their own bike. They must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think I bowed it and find I've never heard of that part of gliding, but just does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. A tester if I've seen one. I'll give it a go. Okay. Don't lose your bike. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm stupid. How was your first pre-glide ride in these strange rattles with hissing small fires? Is this bike dangerous? Well, have you already been by Halal? I ask if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of the sand cutter. That's something you can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. And Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out. Or mobility you're after. My confidence in this exercise, I'm lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Have a... There we go. So I need to go back to Halal? I think. Wrong person. Disabled, noted adult, and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. Halal is back up here. Oh, okay. Bruh. I think I was supposed to go this way. Oh! Oh god! Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh. This is definitely where I'm supposed to be, correct? Oh god! Alright. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. I'm ready for Rahana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I am in her sight. something. All right. And we're up. Like an elevator? Press and hold space. Holy shit. Bro, this is cool. Okay, this is not what I thought this game was gonna be, but I like it. This is cool. Okay. When I return to Hello, it's clearly know that what I've just experienced are excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? I tell Hello that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual warmth and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. That's such a nice way of describing it. Hello's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much. That feeling just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Hello I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose that gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss. I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. Thank Halal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. I'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. I don't know if it's Sizo or Sizo. Thank you, Postbox. Sazawin is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Sazo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget that it's an assignment, first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designations of Ibexi versus Outclanners suggest some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more of the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but we all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Size of did. How do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Suzu has a throaty quality in her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I am always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jadi told me how excited you were. Suzu sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have. I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, oh my god. I might be just as scattered, and besides, this would be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. Suzu taps the cheek of her mask amused. And let him have the privilege of bonding with your bike before it's composed. No, this is reserved for you. Here, take this. Zizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I ask Zizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships. In fragments spread apart, a good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on the great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Ask Sizo if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. Tell Sizo I'll see her soon and head off in the search of my components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Ooh. They said down here somewhere. I actually don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go over to this random person though. Hey man. And their child. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? I nod enthusiastically really is an impressive vessel, however nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off one. Best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you, and oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I tell the photographer I love a map. Of course you would, that'll be 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a free-gliding glider. With empty pockets, I tell Jordan I'll be back. I need to ask Jetty for some money. For the little child. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. Okay. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. Something on your mind? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which is now understand as Jala Ilaria. Do you want me to get her back? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. I told Jotty that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I think Jotty effusively and head out my way. I thank Jordan for the Ur map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. I ask how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you, from Hakoa to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the trip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Ooh, okay. I want to know why my thing keeps disappearing. I can't see my mouse at all. However, I will also travel with you. Well, I would like to, but I can't see my mouse. Oh. I believe this is where they pointed. Oh, what is that? Oh god. chum egg. Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground, perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with how light they are. These must be a good place to deliver these. Okay. I'm thinking this was one of the areas, because he said old ship. Yeah, definitely. There's nothing of use to be found on the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Roman. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if that old machinist told us holds up. Ugh. If not, there'll be hell to pay. You hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made, 3 clicks, buttons being pressed perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that level hard. Yes, Roman. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before snapping sound. Oh. On Rahana's mask, nothing that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble with gradually increasing in pitch. And the sounds of someone cheering. It worked. We're flying. Much more cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow down a little bit. How do we do that, Roman? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause, the rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. And that lever-to-mont, the one you just ripped out, we're going too fast, we're going to crash, we need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Hello, small child. Are you looking for the calibrator? I am immediately on guard. Saima has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more able to withstand it. In practice. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get to me. I decide to be gentle and I ask her, may I please have it? May I please have it? She mimics me terribly, all high and screechy. Despite my best efforts, I seethe. Oh well, too bad. Maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Saima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to quit. But then I simply stiff aside and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. I hear something. Or is it like a cricket or something? I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Simo. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing at the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Okay, I had this just east of here. This way. Am I going around this ridge? There's nothing to really go around. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna be able to. It's fine, I know there's stuff over here that I need. Oops. Oh. Oh. Is that everything? I think so. And if I do N... No. Okay. Oops. Okay. Ooh, okay. This bitch is damn good at climbing. Is this where the beetles are supposed to be? Wait a minute. Said something about seeds. The beetle nest just east. Okay, the beetles are afraid of people. To catch one, I'll have to distract it with some food. Is this food? Oh, I should have got food before this then. I didn't know that there was a way to get food. Oh, I missed something. Oh shit. Oh. I saw something in the settings about fishing. So I don't know where that could be. Oh, it's quite big. Where's my bike? See, where do I get food from? How to get food? Quests. How do I find food? Oh. Did not like that noise. Alright. How do I get food? Under the camp. Do they mean this? Secrets. Find a power supply. I knew that there was something here. But, the map. Here. Now it's there. Where did I put my... Where did I put my bike? Is this my bike? Oh, right there. I'm dumb. There's so many cool buildings. Who's missing? gonna be a bunch of tasks for me to do here. Uh-oh. Am I fine? Yes. So loud. Ooh. Cache of 100 cuts made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. Alright. This is where I'm supposed to be though, right? Burp. Like I'm still looking for pieces. Should be at least. Unless I missed something. Like over here. No. Don't believe I have. Maybe up the very top? Shit. Shit. Oh shit. have. Okay, so obviously not. But there's like this thing. Am I supposed to be flying on this? Hey, can't climb that. Where do I get my pots then? Oh, here's this guy. I am confused. Did they mean here? Don't think so. What did they mean there? Oh no, this was a... This is that other area. Confused. So there's my bike. Am I stupid? They definitely did say here. What did they mean, like... these ladies that are over there? Because those two are here, right? No, definitely not. Am I just stupid? I feel like I am. What am I? I'm sure. Bro. Wait. Am I? Oh my god. Hold on. I think I am done. I think I think I am done. Like it gave me, it literally told me to find a power supply, and I found it. I just didn't realize that it was a power supply. It's so funny. Just, you don't have to go all the way up this tower again. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh, I am stupid. Okay. And then we go back. Wow. I would do something like that. I thought I was being, like, tricked or something. But now I figured it out. I'm smart. I'm stupid, but also smart. I have to find her. She's like the top of that thing. Christ almighty. Do I get my own bike? Please? I return to Caesar with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are ready to assemble a bike of your own? Yes. Ooh, Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Caesar was in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand is that the components you acquired, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They've always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets unheard by those unequipped to listen. We'll find this one's name together. Assemble the machine. Gliding bike booster. Okay. Gliding bike wings. Gliding bike front. Just got an achievement for building my hover bike. Hell yeah, brother. Listen. Caesar tilts her head a moment. leaning closer to Simoon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon, I say. It is in a whisper to let Caesar know. Simoon. Well done, Sable. What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Caesar looks entirely serious. The bike, to my endearing surprise, says nothing even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I am eager to know her better, and Caesar looked quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Caesar was prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. When here, take this. As a machinist badge, you'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Caesar twice for good measure and give a bow. I am ready. Oh yeah. Speak to Jotty before the ceremony. That's what that said. Is it Jotty or Jody? I don't remember. I return to Jotty with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Caesar gave it to me. I tell Jotty that Caesar gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I try to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. Once you get 3 alike, you can trade it for that mask. Don't feel like your mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. No. The tone of her no puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of it's done, there's only one thing left. Time to walk to the face door at the Temple of Rohana. There, you'll assemble your gliding mask. And go. There are things I wish to convey to Daddy here, depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope, and though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, I made you these. Ooh. They are dyed with the traditional Abexia maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, grandchild of the Abexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you, I will always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. Cute. Head to the temple. That is this one. Right where I started. This is such a cool concept for a game. So pretty. I already screwed up. Is there 3 choices? Oh my god. I fell off the edge. I'm so smart. Do I have to do one by one actually? I think so. Ooh. Oh, I have to assemble it. I see. There's one here. Was this the next one I had to go to? I think so. This last one. Oops. Return to camp. It's so cute. It's a cute little game. It reminds me of like it's obviously it's not the same art style, but Gris or Grease, however it was pronounced, and also it's got like the kind of vibe as The Last Guardian. Seems like it's all the ruins. Not really anything else, but it's cute. Message. Jadi's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still it warns me. Well, Sable, this is it. The time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weeply into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things will always carry with you as you do your mask. No, I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station and among Caesar's closest friends. Utari is a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we return to the Ur, so keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. The wind tower. Alright. See why it's called the wind tower. There's no one here though? Burp. This is such a cute game. Someone is messaging me. Did I see that correctly? Maybe? No. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh shit. I missed that bug. Oh, this is a lovely game. I probably will not be on here for much longer. What does that mean? Don't know what that did. Shit. Don't know what that did. That's so cool. Probably this way. There's definitely something over there. Or is that from before? No. Oh shit, there's something here too. Man, I'm really bad at this driving. Hello, person. More than once, Simoon has slowed over a dune without my asking, or taken an unexpected but gentle curve around an invisible something, but I've wondered if she's drawing from a memory of a time before. But lately I've wondered if she's turning into another different flow altogether. The movements of fish as they swim beneath the sand. I approached the angler with this in mind. I think how interesting it must be to find one's calling in fishing. In reaching out for things no one cannot see, might even teach me some patience. Hello there, glider. What can I do for you? What do I want to talk about? I'd like to learn to fish. Well, either way, the first thing you'll need is a fishing rod, and I'll give you one of my own ones good for a training. Take this. You can use this to cast off anywhere you can find some sand. Anywhere whether you get a bite or not will be another matter, but that's the trick of being an angler, feeling it out. I'm not. So if you want to earn the mask, that's how you do it. I'm not here to waste your time if you're not here to waste mine. For your first badge, all I'll need to see is some fish from right here in Sandsea. Bring me a bellow guppy, a pebble eye, and a pillfish, and we're good. Remember, every species has its own habitat, so you'll have to search around to find where they live. But word to the wise, a lot of fish survive by nibbling on the roots of plants. That should give you a place to start. I think I'm in the park. Good luck at you. Okay. Well, first off, let's start here. No. Deer. Oh. Did I do it correctly? I don't think so. I don't understand what's happening. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Yes. Come here. Oh, you're thirsty? What? Mm-mm. Okay. Nope. Ooh. Okay, Bellow Guppy. That's cool. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I still have the settings on. Not bad. I'm gonna assume this thing. There we go. A dopey dart. And they need one more. So we just kind of have to figure out where it's gonna sit. Maybe this stuff? No, it's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. Oh, okay, that's a bellow guppy. We need one more, but we don't know where it is. Maybe? Nope, okay. One last one. I'm just gonna stay here. Let's see. Oh. You wanna join? Come on. Sit in your spot. Is there an area I haven't? What was that? The bones? I did get the two of them fairly easy. don't know what to do. It's like glowing. This looks different. Oh, but it's not the sand. There's some in the sand. Okay, though. Maybe. Nope. This is disappointing. I'm disappointed. Upon seeing the frankly humongous chum holding up the remains of an ancient stone tower, I nearly jump out of my skin. Before I collect my voice, I hear a voice cooing in my head. Ah, hello, wanderer. Please don't be frightened. The giant chum cocks its head to me and chirps. I express my tentative disbelief for this scenario. I'm talking to you as much as I am able to talk. And you're able to perceive my thoughts, but I assure you I am as real as you are. I hear you are carrying some of my children. I can feel the eggs squirming in my satchel at their mention. I relax, suddenly comforted by the absurdity of the situation. Your name is old and vast, like the desert. I mouth the syllables as it trips silently. Sable. Oh, it does. How beautiful. I don't have a name as such. But I am the queen of the chums. You may call me Queen Chum or Chum Queen as you prefer. I bow my head politely. How can I be of service to you? The queen seems taken aback by my question. Oh my, you're such a proper little human. Well, you being here feels very lucky indeed. Perhaps you could help us. Our eggs are scattered throughout the deserts, but they need to be planted somewhere safe. Bring them here, little one. I will be able to give you something for your favor. My answer comes without hesitation, a big yes. You're a kind little slug, aren't you? I think I'm going to like you, Sable. To start things off, bring me 5 eggs. Okay. Jesus. Alright. How long have I been streaming? I feel like 2 hours is enough. Ugh, okay. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a nice night.